nuts and stash, they wander through the night, creating legends as they roam under stars so bright.
The dragon roars a melody that echoes across the sky. The squirrel with his trusty map knows where treasures lie. Together they've been dreaming of lands beyond the fringe. With nothing but their daring hearts, they can conquer any ridge. Oh, the dragon and the squirrel, they dance in shadows tall. With courage as their compass, they smash through every wall. In lands of gold and emerald, their story comes alive. A friendship forging fire, and together they survive. Thunderstorms and rolling fields, they never miss a beat. The dragon shields them from the storm, the squirrel finds them treats. Every stumble turns to laughter, every challenge to a song. They are the heroes of the wild, they've been where they belong. Oh, the dragon and the squirrel, they dance in shadows tall. With courage as their compass, they smash through every wall. In lands of gold and emerald, their story comes alive. A friendship forging fire, and together they survive. Share dreams in silent night. In whispers of the ancient woods, they plan their next delight. Tomorrow brings another quest through magic realms and more. Together, bound by fate's embrace, they'll journey to explore. Oh, the dragon and the squirrel, they dance in shadows tall. With courage as their compass, they smash through every wall. In lands of gold and emerald, their story comes alive. A friendship forged in fire, and hope together they survive. Beneath the moon they rest a while, share dreams in silent night. In whispers of the ancient woods, they plan their next delight. Tomorrow brings another quest through magic realms and more. Together bound by fate's embrace, they'll journey to explore.
In the heart of the enchanted whispering woods, a dragon named Drakthor resided within a hidden lair. With scales like molten fire and eyes like glowing embers, he was feared by all who dwelled in the forest. Rumors swirled of his fiery breath and the terrifying veil of illusions that concealed his domain. Yet few knew the truth. Drakthor was not the monster they imagined. For deep beyond the illusion lay an ancient magical garden, a realm of unparalleled beauty where life itself thrived in wondrous harmony. But it was said that this garden held secrets, secrets capable of breaking even the most powerful curses. One day, a daring young squirrel named Nutty, with a tail as fluffy as her spirit was bold, overheard an intriguing conversation. Perched on a low branch, she listened intently as two wise old owls spoke in hushed tones. "A dark curse is spreading," hooted the first owl. "The trees and plants are turning to stone," added the second. "And only the dragon's garden can save us all." Nutty's eyes widened. A curse on the forest? A secret garden? While fear kept others away, Nutty felt a surge of determination. She couldn't sit idly by while her beloved woods faced ruin. With her tiny heart pounding, Nutty set off on her journey. She scampered past moss-covered stones and glowing mushrooms, through twisted roots and shimmering streams. As she approached the dragon's lair, the air grew thick with magic. Suddenly, the veil of illusions shimmered before her eyes. It rippled like water, distorting the forest behind it. Nutty hesitated, then pressed forward. In an instant, the veil shattered, and Nutty gasped. Before her stretched a garden of impossible beauty. Flowers glowed with an inner light, their petals shifting colors like the sunrise. Trees hummed softly, their branches bending as if to greet her. Animals, both familiar and strange, moved gracefully among the living flora. Drakthor explained that he wasn't guarding the garden to keep others out, but to protect it from a dark sorcerer who sought to drain its magic. If the garden's power was stolen, the entire forest would wither away. At the garden's heart stood Drakthor, the mighty dragon. His massive wings cast long shadows, and his golden eyes glinted with wisdom. Nutty froze. Trembling, but to her surprise, Drakthor spoke in a gentle rumble. "Do not fear, little one," he said. "I am not your enemy." In an instant, the veil shattered, and Nutty gasped. Before her stretched a garden of impossible beauty. Flowers glowed with an inner light, their petals shifting colors like the sunrise. Trees hummed softly, their branches bending as if to greet her. Animals, both familiar and strange, moved gracefully among the living flora. At the garden's heart stood Drakthor, the mighty dragon. His massive wings cast long shadows, and his golden eyes glinted with wisdom. Nutty froze. Trembling, but to her surprise, Drakthor spoke in a gentle rumble. "Do not fear, little one," he said. "I am not your enemy." Drakthor explained that he wasn't guarding the garden to keep others out, but to protect it from a dark sorcerer who sought to drain its magic. If the garden's power was stolen, the entire forest would wither away. Nutty's resolve deepened. "How can I help?" she asked bravely. Before Drakthor could answer, the sky darkened, and a chilling laughter echoed through the garden. In a swirl of shadows, the sorcerer appeared. His cloak billowed like smoke, and his twisted staff crackled with dark energy. "So, the dragon has found a little helper," the sorcerer sneered. "How quaint!" With a wave of his hand, he cast a curse upon Nutty. Her tiny body began to glow and stretch, her paws growing enormous, her tail sweeping over the garden like a giant brush. In moments, she had transformed into a massive squirrel, her newfound size both a burden and a challenge. The sorcerer vanished, leaving behind his mocking laughter. Nutty looked at Drakthor, her voice trembling. "What do we do now?" Drakthor steadied her with a reassuring gaze. "We fight, not alone, but together. The forest creatures must unite. The garden's magic will aid us." Word spread through the forest like wildfire. Birds flew high, foxes dashed through undergrowth, and bears lumbered from their dens. Under the twilight sky, creatures of all sizes gathered, forming an alliance. Drakthor stood at the center, his wings unfurled, as Nutty, now towering over her companions, vowed to use her newfound strength to protect their home. As dawn broke, the sorcerer returned, his dark magic crackling through the air. The garden itself seemed to shudder under his power, but the forest was ready. Drakthor unleashed his fiery breath, not in destruction, but as a shield of light against the sorcerer's attacks. Nutty used her giant paws to hurl boulders and create barriers. The enchanted plants came alive, their vines wrapping around the sorcerer's minions. Birds swooped and foxes darted, their movements swift and coordinated. The garden glowed brighter, its magic awakening fully. In a final, united effort, the creatures and the garden's energy overwhelmed the sorcerer. His staff shattered, and with it, his power dissolved into the air. With the sorcerer defeated, the garden's magic spread across the forest, reversing the curse. Trees once turned to stone now blossomed with vibrant leaves, and flowers of every color bloomed in abundance. Nutty returned to her normal size, her heart swelling with pride. She and Drakthor stood side by side, watching as the forest came alive once more. "Thank you, Nutty," Drakthor said. "You reminded us all that even the smallest creatures can make the greatest difference." From that day on, Nutty and Drakthor became legends, their bond symbolizing courage, unity, and hope. The Enchanted Garden remained a sanctuary, protected by its loyal guardians, and cherished by all who called the forest home. And so, the story of a kind-hearted dragon and a brave little squirrel was whispered through the trees. A tale of friendship and magic that would never be forgotten.